When I get up in the morning, my mom usually says something like, "It's going to be really cold today. Make sure you wear your warm clothes." Or, "It's Sabbath. Wear your church clothes." Or, "We're going to Toronto." Depending on what Mom says, I decide on what to wear for the day. I wear thermals on cold days. Or, if I'm going skiing, layers if I know I might get hot on a cold day. Loungy clothes if I'm staying home. Or, I prepare my swimming clothes if I'm going swimming on a hot day. What if Mom says it's going to be really cold today, -20 Celsius, and I decide to wear shorts and a light t-shirt to school? Would I be making a good choice? Or what if I decided to wear my snowsuit in the middle of a heat wave? Or what heat wave? Or if I chose not to hear what anyone has to say about the weather, I wear whatever I want without checking. Of course, these are obviously silly wrong choices that we think we would never make. But there are times when making wrong choices can be easier than we think. The children of Israel made a poor choice by not trusting God to get them to the promised land. As a result, they wandered around the wilderness for 40 years. Toward the end of those 40 years, Moses had a heart-to-heart talk with them. That's where our memory text comes in. Moses presented a list of blessings that would follow if they loved and obeyed God. And on the other hand, also presented a list of curses that would come as a result of forgetting about God and copying the other nations that did not believe in him. Finally, Moses says to them, "Behold, I set before you this day a blessing and a curse. And blessing if ye obey the commandments of the Lord your God, which I command you this day." Deuteronomy 11:26-27. Every year after that, the priest would stand on the mountainside and remind the people who would gather in the valley below of the blessings and the curses that Moses set before them to choose from. When I make good clothing choices for the day, then my body is covered appropriately, protected, or ventilated according to the temperature. In the end, I am comfortable and happy in the same way that we make choices every day about what to eat, what to wear, what to do, where. We are also making choices to obey or disobey God. When we choose to obey God's law, we are covered by his righteousness, protected from ill consequences, and we glorify him and are blessed. But when we choose not to follow the choices that God presents to us, we get hurt. And we have to deal with the natural consequences that follow. Let's check the spiritual weather every day by reading our Bibles and listening to the adults who are there to guide us so that we can make wise choices. We choose the blessings.